Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter decimals. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I am on grade 7 math. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is decimal numbers review. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, is 97.4. In 97.4, which digit is in the ones place? So which is the correct option? You have to recall the place value chart. So here is a place value chart. 4 is at the tens position, 7 is at the ones position, and 9 is at the tens position, right? So the digit that is at the ones position is 7. So just keep this place value chart in your mind. The next one is write 4 and 700th as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? 4 and 700th. Sorry. So the place value chart would be ones, tenths, and hundredths. You are given 4, that would be at the ones position, and then hundredths. So here is 7. So ones digit, 10th digit must be 0. The correct option is 4.07. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 1, that is 4.07. Right, 47 and 3/10. So which is the correct option? 47 and 3/10. The correct option is option number 1, that is 47.33 is at the 10th position, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. Which decimal is equivalent to 92.43? Which is the correct option? Option 1 or 2? The correct option is option number 1 is the correct option, right? You can add any number of zeros after the decimal point at the end of the digit. They have exactly the same, right? So the correct option is option number 1. In 85.13, which digit is at the ones position? So which is the correct option? The correct option is 5 is the digit that is at the ones place. The correct option is 5. Is 0.9 and 0.90 equivalent decimals? The correct option is yes, they are exactly equivalent. When we were working on the decimals, you can add so many number of zeros by the end of the any decimal number, but on the right hand side of the decimal, right? So that is they are exactly equivalent. In 6.52, in which place is the 6? So which is the correct option? The correct option is 6 is at the ones place. The correct option is ones, right? Right? 88 and 87 hundredth as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 88 and 87 hundredth is option number 1 is the correct option. You have 88 before the decimal and 87 hundredth means 87 is at the 100th position. So the correct option is option number 1. In 2.80, which digit is at the 10th place? Which is the correct option? Yes, 8 it is. The correct option is 8 is at the 10th place. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is compare and order decimals. Let's just start with the next lesson. So the first example is put these numbers in order from greatest to least, right? So how do we compare? The first thing is when we're working on the decimals, the first thing you have to compare the whole numbers, right? Like for example, here you have 0.34, 0.32, 0.53, and 1.86. They all have the decimal 0, 0, 0, and 1. That means that would be the greatest one, right? You have to arrange from least to greatest. That would be the greatest one, right? So now they have the whole number parts exactly equal. These three have a whole number parts exactly equal, right? Now you have to compare the 10th digit. Here you have 3, here you have 3, here you have 5. So 0.53 is now greatest in the all three, right? That is the like the fourth one, then the third one. Now they have the 10th digit exactly equal. You have to compare the 100th digit now. Here you have the 100th digit is 4 and here you have 2. So 4 is greater than 2. That would be the second one and that would be the first one because you have to arrange from least to greatest. The least one is 0.32, then 0.34, then 0.53, and then 1.86. So here is the numbers when you arrange them from least to greatest. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. These are the rules you have to follow when you are going to arrange the numbers from least to greatest, right? Okay, which sign makes the statement true? 3.12, you have to compare it to 3.42. So which is the correct option? The correct option is you have to compare their whole number parts, right? They both have exactly same whole numbers. Their whole numbers are same, 3 and 3. Now you have to check the 10th digit. Here you have 1 and here you have 4. 1 is less than 4. That means 3.12 is less than 3.4. Got it? The correct option is 3.12 is less than 3.42. So the correct option is less. The second one is the correct option. Okay, which sign makes the statement true? 4.96, you have to compare it to 4.86. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 4.96 is greater than 4.86, right? The correct option is greater. Put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So which is the correct option? You have to arrange them from least to greatest. The first thing is you have to compare their whole numbers. So their whole numbers are 3, 2, 2, right? That means this would be the greatest one, right? Now you have to look for there because they have the same whole numbers. You have to compare their 10th digit now, right? Here you have 4 and here you have 7. So 4 is less than 7. That would be the least one. That is 4.2.46, 2.76, and 3.69 it is, right? The correct option is option number 1 is the correct option, right? That is 2.46, 2.76, and 3.69. Got it? Which sign makes the statement true? 6.18 and 8.58. Which is the correct option? The correct option is 6.18 is less than 8.58. Option number 2 is the correct option. 8 point, which sign makes the statement true? 8.10 and 7.90. So which is the correct option? 8.10 is greater than 7.9. The correct option is greater it is. Which sign makes the statement true? 3.91 and 3.21. Which is the correct option? The correct option is 3.91 is greater than 3.21. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is round decimals. Let's just start with the next lesson. What is 16.9 rounded to the whole number? You have to round off 16.9 to the whole number. So how do we round off the numbers? Because you need to round off the number to the whole number, right? So just look at the very next number to the decimal, that is 9, right? And 9 is greater than 5. So when 9 is greater than 5, you have to round up. Round up means you have to round to the 17. Got it? If the number is less than 5, you have to round down. If the number is greater than 5, you have to round up. So that would be 17. The correct option is 17. Okay, let's just start with the next lesson. What is 62.2 rounded to the nearest whole number? Which is the correct option? The correct option is whole number. You have to round off, right? So the very next number to the decimal point is 2, and 2 is less than 5. So you need to round down. Round down means you have to round on the same decimal. So the correct option is 62 is the correct option, right? Is what is 70.6 rounded to the nearest whole number? So which is the correct option? The correct option is you have right next to decimal point you have 6, and 6 is greater than 5. So you need to round up. So the correct option is 71. It is the correct option is 71. What is 70.8 rounded to the nearest whole number? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 70.8. You have the correct option is 71. The correct option is 71, it is, right? The next one is what is 17.4 rounded to the nearest whole number? So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 17, it is. The correct option is 17. What is 97.2 rounded to the nearest whole number? So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, 97, it is. The correct option is 97. What is 49.1 rounded to the nearest whole number? Which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, 49, it is. The correct option is 49. Okay, let's just start with the next lesson, and the next lesson is decimal number lines. Find the value of A. Write your answer as a decimal number. So you have to find the value of a, right? So you can see on the number line you have two of the numbers mentioned. They are 0 and 1. That means a is the number that is between 0 and 1, right? Between 0 and 1 you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 small lines. The first one represents 0.1, then you have 0.2, 0.3, that is 0.9, then you have 1. So a equals 0.1. The correct option is 0.1, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, find the value of k. Write your answer as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? This is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So k is 0.4. The correct option is 0.4, right? The correct option is 0.4. Find the value of y. Write your answer as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? Y is 0.2. The correct option is 0.2. Find the value of a, which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is 0.5. Oh, sorry, 0.4 it is. Find the value of t, which is the correct option. The correct option is 0.9 it is. Find the value of p, which is the correct option. The correct option is 0.7 it is. Yes, that is 0.8 it is. The correct option is 0.8. What is the value of x, which is the correct option? Yes, that is 0.7 it is. The correct option is 0.1 it is. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we were working on is decimals. The lessons we have covered today are decimal numbers review, compare and order decimals, round decimals and decimal number lines. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So that's all for today. If you have any questions related to the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask question if you have any. No questions?